politics and just understanding election. All the candidates were Democrats. To the victor goes the spoils. If it is one family, an old family is one, and you are true Democrat, as I am the chair of the Democratic Party here in Mount Vernon in the county committee, then you know that this is nothing new. The chairman will take a stand on the party's designee candidate. Whomever wins the primary will become the party nominee. As all good Democrats, I expect that you will support the Democratic nominee during the November election and be for that as he campaigned. Today, the people of Mount Vernon, the registered Democrats that is, have spoken. Even though tomorrow we will do our final count, it is clear on who won the primary. The Democratic Party designee nominee will be Richard Thomas. Through my short young years, I have worked with 5 mayors. Someone told me 6, but I think 5.5. So Richie will either be the 6th mayor or the 7th mayor that I have worked with and have endorsed. At this time, I pledge to you, despite rumors that you may have heard about a third-party candidate, a write-in candidate, it is my duty, it is my obligation. It is my word, and my word is very good, better than some people standing out there. That I will support the party nominee, and that is Richard Thomas. You can applaud now. Also, I've spoken to the former chair, David A. Ford, who was chair of the city of Mount Vernon for 27 years. I think I took over from Dave in 1992 or 3. And Dave has led this party throughout. Tommy Shaw, Mayor Blackwood, and has kept this party in the winning circle. At this time, I will call on former council president Yana Edwards to read a statement from our former chair.
Thank you, Reggie, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here, to move to another level in the city of Mount Vernon and to a higher level that I'm wishing for and praying for. But before I read this statement by David Ford, who was my leader and my mentor along with Reggie, I've worked with 3 mayors, and also Mayor Sharp I was supposed to work with, but he died in office when I was on vacation in South Carolina for the Christmas holidays. And it took me about 6 months before working for Mayor Blackwood. So I've been around a long time and understand how this works. So I feel very privileged to be here and be on the city council at this time to help us as a city move ahead to the next level. But what we have to understand is, yes, this was an election. And I've worked with Councilman Thomas going on 4 years. And I've known Councilman Thomas when he was a Razorback many, many years ago. So it's not that I'm new to the process or new to who this young man is. I've worked with Andy Davis, and also you understand that I supported him highly just for the continuity of running government. What we haven't had probably in the last 12 years was continuity in government. And I was trying to say we needed to carry on. But because I've always felt that the person being mayor or running for mayor should come from the city council. So this is a blessing in disguise that I understand, because this man, Richard Thomas, Councilman Thomas now, Mayor Thomas, in the next couple of months, he understands because he's been around. But what I also understand is people have a tendency to put people out front and then step off and not do anything. Mayor Thomas will need your help. The same kind of help you gave in the campaign must be the same kind of energy that you portray in the next 4 years. If not, you'll be coming against him also. That's how politics is. If it's not fixed in 6 months, you're going to have an attitude about it. Where's my job that you promised me? Where's this and where's that? It should not work that way, okay? There has to be, sorry, News 12.
It's good. Leave it.
And I broke it too, sorry, Mr. No, that's not good. Thank you. There has to be some continuity in government, and it takes time. Okay, I am here as a council member, one vote on the council, but I'm here to help us move this city to the next level. That is what I'm here to do. When I step off of this stage in the next few years, okay, I want to say that I left and I helped Councilman Thomas build a legacy that he will work on. I will read this from David Ford, who again I said is my mentor, and I'm sorry he's not here, because he ran this party like it should be run, and he passed on to Reggie Lafayette. Yes, give him a hand, absolutely. And Reggie has come in, and he's done the best he could over these years to take it to another level. But people didn't respect Reggie and his wisdom and his understanding about politics, okay, and how it's necessary to share this power with all of the city of Mount Vernon. The city of Mount Vernon, you who are working out there have to make yourselves known if you want to be a part of government. Make yourself known, volunteer before getting paid. If I see you volunteering, I'll recommend you myself. But I said enough. Reggie didn't give me all this time, but I just had to say that. From David Ford. I offer congratulations to Richard Thomas, winner of the Democratic primary for mayor of Mount Vernon. I have known Richard Thomas's family since the 1960s. I believe that Richard Thomas is right for mayor and right for Mount Vernon. He represents a new voice, new energy, and has a new vision with strong ties to the rich history of Mount Vernon. He is a native son of the city who made a rare decision to give up a promising business career to become a public servant. Thomas is a man of faith, a father, a husband, mature beyond his years. Having been a mentor to Richard Thomas, I trust that he will always listen to all, learn from all, and lead for all. He will serve all of us with the goal of one Mount Vernon. I urge all Democrats in the city of Mount Vernon to join me and the Democratic Party in supporting Richard Thomas for mayor, because this is what we do as family. We are the family of Mount Vernon, and the family of Mount Vernon must support the favorite son as he steps forward to assume the bold duty of moving Mount Vernon forward in the future. Signed, Chairman of the Black Democrats of Mount Vernon, David A. Ford. Thank you. Thank you, Reggie.
Thank you, Councilman. As we move on, as we start a new tomorrow, and Yana brought back a lot of memories in what he was saying. Politics is a very interesting thing for all you young folks out there who want to be politicians. Being a politician is not a dirty word. It is, in my opinion, one of the most honorable professions because it's all done on a handshake. And for those who don't respect their word and don't realize it's all done on a handshake, I give you this. I always say to people, when I look you in the eye and give you my word, and you doubt my word, then I know I can't take your word. Because then I know you will go back on your word. So what I'm saying you this to say, today, don't read anything into who all is not here. This is a semi-last minute thing. The party's nominee, Richard Thomas, told me he would be out of town. Normally this is done after the last day to count ballot, which is Friday. So there are those who are not available today that will be doing endorsement at another time. So as you go to your prospective corners and wait for another fight, it won't be here. This is it. I tell you this as chair. Because those who want to fight then has to fight with me. And it won't be like by Seatown. in a more, how shall we say, distinguished manner. So at this time, it is my pleasure to present to you, to give my wholehearted endorsement to the next mayor of the city of Mount Vernon, Reggie Thomas.
Earlier this morning, I was privileged to have breakfast with a lot of the state labor leaders down in Harlem at the Bill Lynch breakfast. Governor Cuomo was there and he provided, profound remarks. Senator and Minority Leader of the Senate, Andre Stewart Cousins, was there, and a range of other leaders throughout the region. And they all spoke about, the need to work together and the need for Democrats to continue to lead the charge. And they also spoke about how there are no special interests, especially when it comes to labor. Because labor is the middle class. Labor is us. It's our neighbors, it's our friends, it's our families. So one of the things that I took away from that discussion this morning was we are one, and we are one party with one mission, one goal, and that's to support our families, that's to support our city, that's to make sure we have a strong quality of life, that's to make sure that we always leverage and learn from our elders to make sure that the wisdom is deposited in the next generation. So these are things that I'm very privileged and proud to have been a part of, and I look forward to continuing to receive mentorship from Dave Ford, from Reggie, from others like Johanna Edwards. I know him as Coach Edwards sometimes, by the way. You're making me hit the steps at Memorial Field. But these are things that we're going to work on together. And all I can tell you is that I'm very humbled by the endorsement today, and I look forward to engaging in dialogue with all of my colleagues and opponents that were opponents, but now we're all Democrats working together. I look forward to talking with everybody, and I look forward to gearing up with Mount Vernon to make one Mount Vernon going forward in January. Thank you, everybody, and God bless.
Thank everybody for being here. I'm sorry to make this sad announcement. There will be no refreshments. Have a good day.